The main teaching was actually as a result of an appeal by Saint Germain, who was going to be the Aquarian age hierarch when we went into Aquarius. And we then were supposed to be in the 7th age. So Saint Germain went before the karmic board and he said, there's some teachings we need to present to humanity. And they need to be spoken out, even though they're more or less written in one form or another. They need to be spoken out very clearly, and they need to be serving an 8th grade educational level public. So those teachings were boiled down to 3 important teachings, and they were allowed to be released by the karmic board through Saint Germain as an ascended master into Guy Ballard, the unascended Chela. Guy Ballard, who is now an ascended master, as his choice. Ballard was George Washington, so he had a tradition of working with Saint Germain. They had actually formed the country of the United States with a certain ideal. In other words, Saint Germain had distilled the ideas of peace and democracy from all of the writings of that era, and had done the same thing that he designed in the beginning of our country and in our Constitution. So this was designed to be a free land, and it was designed or dedicated to the God of freedom, Saint Germain. So he was allowed to do the 3 teachings, and he had one other major boon. This was that he was allowed to change the karmic balance here. Because he said to the karmic board, the karmic balance has been 100% to graduate, and we're not graduating enough humans. We have to do something to mitigate this intensity, because Earth itself needs that release. So it went before the board, and they decided, well, we will allow ascension after 51% of the karma is balanced. The dharmic plan, or dharma, is complete. Or at least, I won't say finished, but complete where it needs to be. And then the candidate has to say yes, has to accept the initiation of ascension. So this has been not as much as we need to get going here on planet Earth in terms of evolutionary growth. So the other 49% now can be balanced from a semi-ascended state. You can balance the rest of it on the inner planes in a way that's much more easily recognizable by the higher self. And you can balance it quickly instead of down here where you're making more karma. You balance a little, you make some, you balance a little, you make some. So ultimately what it amounts to is that the individual decides his own fate. We live in a world of our own making. So the 3 teachings that were given to us through Saint Germain and through Guy Ballard as the human contact were about the I Am Presence, the decrees, and the violet flame. So these were the 3 teachings. The I Am Presence, which is a picture of your real self. This picture is saying, oh, this is the God part of me. This is the human part of me. So this is the part of me that's in the next dimension. This is the superhuman, and this is the human. And the human is actually in the work of becoming the divine, of merging into the top and becoming an ascended master. That is the determination point of your evolution as an individual. So the actual ascension point is up to you.